What's going on, everybody? It's Loza here. I'm bringing you my first few games of FIFA 13 Ultimate Team, playing it via the season ticket early access, which allowed me to play it 6 days early, although this video isn't 6 days early because it's my first video on this channel and I wanted to make sure it was good. Although you'll be the judge of that, but I think I've done an okay job for my first video. And in the background you can see the team I'm using, which is a Gold Liga Portuguesa team. It was a cheap team, with very skillful players, some quick ones, a lot of technical ability, and some Randy Silvers, 150 open bids on the bench just to fill up the team. I'm just going to talk to you, as we're waiting to get into this game, about my series idea, which is called Trophy Trail, where I'm going to try and win 50 trophies as fast as I can, and see how far I can get. It should take me up to 200 games, I think, but we'll see how it goes. And I come up against this guy in the first round. I think he's working towards a Newcastle team with Pape Cisse, Noel Ranger, Danny Simpson, Tim Krul and Alan Padre as manager. So we kick things off in this game in the 7th minute with a quick sweeping move, good passing, working our way up the field. Unlucky to lose possession there, but then Bruno says, "I'll plays it to him, I'm going to give it back to him in a load of space." A body feint one defender, goes to shoot, blocked unluckily, lays it to Rodrigo, good turn, and puts it in the bottom corner to open our account for this trophy trail. And hopefully that'll be the first of many goals as we try to win as many tournaments as we can. I think seasons will count for that. I'll let you be the judge of that. If I can play seasons and if I win titles in that, it'll go towards it. But if it doesn't, I'll just be adding games onto my total, won't I? But FIFA 13, it's better than FIFA 12, but at the moment I find it a lot harder to defend. As you can see here, loads of sloppy defending. Then Noel Ranger gets free and is able to slot in the net unchallenged. But Noel Ranger, isn't he the one that posed with a gun in a picture, or is that a different Newcastle player? Nevertheless, we're not going to take that. We want our lead back, so we're going to move the ball up the field quite nicely, try to get some quick passing going, play a little 1-2 on the edge of the box. No, what a through ball by Aymar. Finished by Rodrigo straight through the legs of Tim Krul, giving us back our lead in the 20th minute. Sorry, I sound like I've got a cold, as I do. Waiting in rain for stuff. Not cool. Anyway, back into the game, and this guy, main attack was Noel Ranger. As you can see here, he wins a header and scores it in the 43rd minute, which was kind of unbelievable. He had Pape Cisse and he didn't score yet, and Noel Ranger could. But straight from kick-off, we're going to get our lead back. Some short passing, quick 1-2s. We get Aymar free, and he's just going to slot it around Tim Krul, give us back our lead. A minute later, in the 44th minute, straight before half-time, surely now we're going to go into the break with our lead. At least you think. But no, and he's back on the attack, plays it into Cisse and wins a penalty for running into my player. Now, I heard that EA fixed the refs this year not to give silly decisions. So what does that class as? Because I wouldn't have given a penalty for that. But anyway, steps up with Pape Cisse, goes left, we guess left, we save it, and I'm going to call that some karma for him getting a penalty in the first place. But we go into the break finally, because there was a long stoppage time at 3-2, and then that was all it wrote. There was nothing happened in the second half really. But we tried jumping into the next game. We come up against a guy with orange latency and didn't fancy playing that with some lag. And then the next guy flashed green, then went back down to orange, so waited a bit. It didn't go back up, so we left it. And we searched again, and then eventually we are going to find an opponent. It flashed down to orange, went to green, and we're playing this guy with a silver team. Apart from obviously Alex and Joe. But I was quite confident about this game. I've heard that Silvers aren't meant to be so good because of the first touch and not having high ball control, and a couple of his players are out of formation. But he was very hard to break down. I think he must have been on defensive because he had always a lot of players behind the ball, but we finally get a break here. Bruno says, plays it across to Rodrigo, and we're going to take a chance like that against a kid like this. Very hard to break down. We need that one goal advantage, so we're just going to play it across the goal and take that early lead. Well, it wasn't very early, 27th minute, but a lead's a lead nonetheless. And we watched it a couple of times because this kid was very annoying to play against. But after that, he must have switched to attacking. He's very easy to break down after this. Bruno Cesar, some great work, tries a finesse shot which had been really toned down, so that was awful. Tries a header, but eventually falls back to him, and he slots it in the corner to give us the 2-0 advantage now. He was very deserving of that goal, I would say, but this kid, I think he got a bit frustrated, tried to go more out on attack, and just was left open. I just couldn't score any more goals before half time. So we go into the break at 2-0, all over him, because I just started to hold a bit more possession in midfield and wait for more chances, but they weren't forthcoming easily. Just couldn't seem to get that final through ball like I did in the first game. But as you can see, they're really dominant over this kid, all shots on target, lots more possession, more passing accuracy. But here we go in the second half. Pablo Aimar, great bit of skills, and oh my god, what a goal. Pablo Aimar only has 70 shot, but I think they're lying. That was a fantastic stroke. Disappointed. I think I might drop my controller in excitement and hit skip. But that was all this game had in tail for it, and that was it. So a 3-0 win, moving on into the semi-final. Bruno Cesar picking up man of the match, 600 coins in the bank. Can't really do much with that. I think we're going to have to play a lot more games, win a couple more trophies, and get starting some trading so we can build up our team. So when this finally skips, I'll show you, try and do some club maintenance, because apparently fitness goes down a lot faster this year. So I was making sure all my players had decent fitness, but as you'll see, I go to check and they're all okay, which I think is more down to the style I was playing, a more possession game rather than pace, which I'm sure quite a lot of people are still trying in this game, which I think are going to find it seemingly harder. But anyway, that's it for this episode. Join me again for the semi-final, and I will see you all next time.